Welcome to this deep dive. Today we're taking a closer look at 30 useful English words.
That's right.
Think of it as a bit of a vocabulary boost. These are from the Oxford 5000 list, specifically Group 58, words 1711 to 1740.
Exactly. And getting these words down, well, it really helps you understand and, use more complex English.
Yeah, it definitely opens doors. Our aim is pretty simple. Break them down, show you how they work with some examples.
Make them stick. Okay, ready?
Let's do it. First up, stimulus.
Okay, stimulus. So that's basically anything that causes a reaction, right?
Precisely. Like a loud noise could be a stimulus. It makes you jump.
Uh-huh. Or maybe something financial?
Yeah, like the government provided a financial stimulus to boost the economy.
Got it. And, well, coffee is a common one, isn't it?
Oh, definitely. Coffee acts as a stimulus for the brain. Wakes you up.
And one more, maybe about ideas.
Sure. The new project provided a stimulus for innovation. Gets people thinking differently.
Good one.
Okay, next.
Next is stir.
Stir. Okay, so this can be like physically mixing something. Yep. Could you stir the soup? Easy enough.
But it's also about emotions, right?
Exactly. The news of the election stirred strong emotions.
Or even something gentle, like a slight breeze stirred the leaves.
Nice one. And it can mean encourage action, too. His speech stirred the audience to action.
Okay, stir. Got it. Moving on.
Storage. This one's pretty practical.
Ah, yes, storage. Where you keep things.
Right. Like, we need more storage space in the kitchen. Always true.
Tell me about it. Or digital stuff.
Yeah, cloud storage is a convenient way to save files. Very common now.
And for physical things, the data is kept in secure storage.
Or on a bigger scale, they built a large storage facility.
Makes sense. Storage. Okay, next up, straightforward.
Straightforward? I like this word. It means simple, clear.
Yeah, easy to understand. No tricks.
Like, the instructions were quite straightforward. You knew exactly what to do.
Uh-huh. Or it's a straightforward process. Applying for something, maybe?
Yep. And someone can give a straightforward answer.
Direct. Right. No beating around the bush. Or even a movie plot could be straightforward. Easy to follow.
Exactly. Okay, how about strain?
Strain. This sounds like pressure or tension.
It is. It can be physical. Don't strain your eyes by reading in the dark.
Or emotional or mental pressure.
Yeah, the long hours put a strain on our relationship. Or there's a lot of strain on the healthcare system. That kind of pressure.
Okay. And it can be physical force, too.
Definitely. The rope broke under the strain. Too much force.
Got it. Strain. Next is strand.
Strand. This has a couple of key meanings.
Okay, like a thin piece of something?
Exactly. She tucked a loose strand of hair behind her ear. Or, I found a long strand of wire.
Right, but it also means being stuck somewhere.
Yes, like the hurricane left many tourists stranded, unable to leave.
Ah, okay. And, figuratively, like in a story.
Good point. The story has several different strands, different plot lines.
Interesting. Okay, strand. What's after that?
Strategic. Thinking about plans and, well, strategy.
Right, involving careful planning to achieve something specific.
Like, the company adopted a strategic approach to marketing. A well-thought-out plan.
Or, it was a strategic decision to open a new office there, based on long-term goals.
Businesses have strategic planning meetings all the time.
Uh-huh. And location can be strategic, too. The military base is in a strategic location.
Exactly. Okay, related to strategy, we have strengthen.
Strengthen. To make stronger. Seems straightforward, actually.
It is. Physically, regular exercise can strengthen your muscles.
And legally.
The new law will strengthen consumer protection, make the rules stronger.
Or relationships. We need to strengthen our ties with other countries.
Yeah, or even personal ones. Time can strengthen friendships.
Nice. Strengthen.
Oh, now for strictly, an adverb.
Strictly, meaning very precisely or enforcing rules firmly.
Exactly, like the rules must be strictly followed. No exceptions.
Or this area is strictly off limits. Absolutely forbidden.
Someone's diet could be described that way. He is strictly vegetarian. Only eats plants.
Okay. And there's that phrase, strictly speaking.
Right. The event is for adults only, strictly speaking, meaning technically by the exact rule.
Got it. Strictly. How about striking?
Striking. This means very noticeable, impressive.
Ah, okay. Something that catches your eye.
Yes. She has striking blue eyes, very noticeable and attractive.
Or a contrast. There was a striking contrast between the two paintings. Really obvious difference.
Nature offers striking things too. The bird had striking red feathers.
And architecture.
Sure. It's a striking example of modern architecture. Stands out.
Okay, striking. Next is strip.
Strip. Okay, this one can mean remove a layer.
Like paint. They decided to strip the old paint from the walls.
Exactly. Or a company might strip down its operations, make it leaner, remove parts.
Okay, but it can also be a noun. A long, narrow piece.
Right. The area has a long strip of shops, like a shopping strip.
And patterns on clothes?
Yep. He wore a shirt with blue and white stripes. Those lines are stripes.
Okay, strip. Multiple meanings there. Next.
Strive. To try really hard.
Ah, okay. Making a great effort.
Yes. We must strive for excellence. Aim high.
Companies often say they strive to provide the best possible service.
And individuals. He's always striving to improve himself. Continuous effort.
Right. Many people strive for success. It's a common goal.
Strive. Good word. Next, stroke.
Stroke. This feels like another one with different meanings.
It is. It can be a gentle touch. She gently stroked the cat.
Okay. But also the serious medical condition.
Unfortunately, yes. He suffered a stroke last year.
Right, and it can be a movement with a pen or brush.
Exactly. With a few quick strokes of the pen, she signed the document.
And luck.
Yeah, surprisingly. How's a stroke of luck? A fortunate event.
Wow, okay. Stroke. Need to watch the context there. What about structural?
Structural. This relates to the structure of the way something is built or organized.
Like buildings. The building has serious structural problems. Issues with its framework.
Yes. Or systems. There needs to be structural reform of the economy. Changing the basic organization.
Uh-huh. Even grammar.
Definitely. Understanding the structural elements of a sentence is important, how it's put together.
And damage again. The earthquake caused structural damage.
Right. Related to the core structure. Okay, stumble.
Stumble, like tripping.
That's the main one. He stumbled over a rock, lost his balance.
But also maybe speaking hesitantly?
Yes. She stumbled through her presentation. Not smooth, maybe nervous.
I sometimes stumble when I'm nervous, like tripping over words.
Exactly. And you can stumble across things by accident. They stumbled across an interesting discovery. Found it unexpectedly.
Ah, okay. Stumble. How about stun?
To stun. To shock or overwhelm someone.
Right, like a loud noise. The loud noise stunned the birds, made them freeze.
Or surprising news. The news completely stunned her. She was shocked speechless.
Or even beauty. He was stunned by her beauty.
Yep. And some devices can stun. The electric fence is designed to stun, not kill. A temporary shock.
Okay, stun. And related is stunning.
Stunning. The adjective form means amazing, beautiful, impressive.
Like a view. The view from the top of the mountain was stunning. Breathtaking.
Exactly. Or a person's appearance. She looked stunning in her new dress.
Collections can be stunning. The museum has a stunning collection of art.
For sure. And victories. They achieved a stunning victory. Really impressive win.
Stunning. Got it. Next one. Submission.
Submission. Often about handing something in.
Right, like for deadlines. The deadline for submission of applications is next week.
Yep. Or her submission to the competition was well received. The thing she submitted.
But it can also mean yielding. Giving in.
It can. Less common, but he showed his submission by lowering his head, accepting authority.
Okay. And companies might make a detailed submission to an inquiry. A formal document.
Precisely. Now, subscriber.
Subscriber, someone who pays for something regularly, like a magazine or service.
Exactly. The magazine has a large number of subscribers.
Or streaming. Are you a subscriber to the streaming service?
Usually, subscribers receive a discount or some benefit.
Right. And companies want to increase their subscriber base, get more paying customers.
And that leads us to subscription.
The actual agreement or payment itself, right?
Yes, I have a subscription to several online journals.
Or the cost of a monthly subscription is $10.
You might need to renew your gym subscription.
And often there's a free trial subscription to tempt you.
Huh, always. Okay, subsequent.
Subsequent means happening after something else later.
Exactly. The initial report and subsequent findings confirm the problem. The findings came later.
In subsequent years, the company grew rapidly. In the years that followed.
He was late for the initial meeting and subsequent ones, too. The ones after the first.
No, right. Subsequent events proved him wrong. Things that happened later.
And the adverb form is subsequently.
Subsequently. So it just means afterwards or later.
Pretty much. The company announced layoffs and subsequently the stock price fell. One thing happened after another.
He studied hard and subsequently passed the exam. As a result, later on.
They moved to a new city and subsequently found better jobs.
The storm caused damage, and subsequently there were power outages following the damage.
Okay, nearly their subsidy.
Subsidy? This is usually money, isn't it? From the government.
Often, yes, financial help. Farmers receive government subsidies.
The arts organization relies on public subsidies, money, to help them operate.
Sometimes there's debate. The government is reducing subsidies for fuel.
Right. And the point is usually to help. Subsidies help to keep prices low.
Generally, yes. Next, substantial.
Substantial. This sounds like large, significant.
It's exactly. Large in amount or importance. They offered a substantial discount, a big discount.
He inherited a substantial amount of money, a lot of money.
There has been a substantial increase in sales, a significant rise.
The evidence is substantial and convincing. Strong, weighty evidence.
And the adverb, substantially.
Substantially, so meaning by a large amount or significantly.
Yep. The price of oil has increased substantially, a big increase.
The company's profits grew substantially this year.
The recipe needs to be adjusted substantially, changed by a lot.
The project is substantially complete. Mostly, largely complete.
Okay, substitute. Noun first.
Substitute. Someone or something that takes the place of another.
Right. Like in cooking. You can use margarine as a substitute for butter.
Or people. He had to find a substitute teacher.
They are looking for a substitute player for the injured one.
We couldn't find the exact part, so we used a substitute. A replacement part.
And the act is substitution.
Substitution, the act of replacing.
Yes. The recipe allows for the substitution of honey for sugar. The replacement is possible.
The coach made a substitution in the second half. Swapped player.
Big picture. The substitution of fossil fuels with renewable energy is crucial, replacing one with the other.
There was a last-minute substitution in the program. A change of plan.
Okay, just 3 left. Subtle.
Subtle. Not
No.
obvious. Delicate.
Exactly. Not easy to notice or describe. There was a subtle difference in the 2 shades of blue. Hard to see.
He gave a subtle hint. Not direct.
Flavors can be subtle. The flavor of the herbs is subtle, not overpowering.
And appearance, she used subtle makeup. Not flashy.
Right. Okay, suburb.
Suburb, the residential area just outside a big city. Right?
That's the one. They live in a quiet suburb outside the city.
Many families move to the suburbs for more space.
The commute from the suburb to the city center is long. Often true.
The suburbs offer a different lifestyle than the city. Generally quieter.
And finally, the adjective. Suburban.
Suburban, just meaning relating to a suburb.
Yep. They enjoy a suburban lifestyle.
The school serves a large suburban population, people living in the suburbs. Suburban areas often have more green spaces.
He grew up in a suburban neighborhood.
And that's 30. Wow.
We did it. So that brings us to the end of this particular deep dive. 30 useful words.
Yeah, hopefully those examples help to make the meanings clearer, showing how you might actually use them.
Absolutely. Building your vocabulary, especially with words like these from the Oxford 5000, it really does boost your English comprehension and expression.
No doubt about it. Little by little, it makes a big difference.
So here's something to think about.
Mm-hmm.
Looking back at these 30 words we just covered, which ones jump out at you? Which do you think you'll be able to use pretty soon, and like in what situations?
Good question. thinking about how to actively use them is key.
Definitely. Mull that over, and we'll catch you on the next deep dive.